Hi, thank you for joining me. I wanted to do a second reading. This is something that Jason wrote today, and it is so incredibly beautiful. It's something that I think will touch a lot of people, and so I wanted to read it. This is something he wrote in memory of someone, and I don't know if this is a friend of his. I feel like it is, and if so, I send my condolences. I'm so deeply sorry for your loss, Jason. And I think that what you've written here is so powerful, and it shows the absolute depth of how you see people. And I wanted to share this. So here we go. In memory of Karl Guenther Krebs, Winkler, Manitoba, Canada, January 14, 1962 to February 13, 2026. He said he would be right back. By Jason Gray. It was morning, not a dramatic morning. No storm clouds splitting open, no music rising in the background, just a pale wash of light spreading slowly across a truck stop lot that had already seen 1,000 other mornings exactly like it. The engine shut down with a low shudder. Silence settled inside the cab. He sat there for a moment, hands still resting on the steering wheel. Not because something felt wrong, just because that is what you do after a long stretch of highway. You let the vibration leave your bones. His dog lifted its head from the passenger seat, older now, movements slower than they used to be, but alert, watching him, always watching him. He reached over and scratched behind its ear. "Stay," he said, or maybe he just nodded. His dog understood the pattern. Drive, stop, wait, return. He opened the door. Cold air slipped into the cab, diesel and morning dampness. The faint smell of burnt coffee drifted from the building. He climbed down, boot to pavement. He stretched his back, rolled his shoulders, looked briefly at the sky without really seeing it. It felt like any other stop. That is the part that matters. It felt like any other stop. The truck stood quiet behind him, massive and patient. His dog shifted in the seat, watching him walk toward the building. Fluorescent lights buzzed inside. Through the glass, he could see a cashier, another driver pouring coffee. He reached the door. His hand pressed against the cold metal handle. He pulled. Warm air pushed out as the door opened. He stepped inside. 1 step, 2, 3. That was the entire distance between ordinary and final. Tile beneath his boots, the smell of coffee, the low murmur of voices. He thought about refilling his thermos. He thought about stretching his legs. He thought about being back in the cab in a few minutes, and then a falter, a subtle loss of balance. The body that had carried him through miles and miles simply stopped. No speech, no announcement, no awareness that this was the last breath. He collapsed a few steps inside the door. Strangers shouted. Someone ran forward. Outside, his dog waited. His dog sat in the passenger seat, watching the entrance through the windshield. It had watched that door open and close countless times before. It knew the rhythm. He would go in. He would come out. The door opened. Someone stepped out. Not him. His dog's ears lifted. The door closed again. His dog settled back down, certain he would appear on the next opening. Minutes passed. Morning grew brighter. Trucks pulled in and out of the lot. Engines idled. Air brakes hissed. The world continued with mechanical indifference. Inside, people were gathered near the entrance. Outside, loyalty waited behind glass. His dog shifted its weight, pressed its nose to the window. A thin fog bloomed and faded on the glass. The door opened again. Not him. It did not understand cardiac arrest. It did not understand that 3 steps inside could be the end of a lifetime. It understood only one thing. He always came back. The pattern had never broken before. 30 minutes, 45, an hour. His dog's tail thumped once against the seat when a silhouette appeared through the door. Hope rises quickly when you have no reason to doubt. The door closed again. The pattern did not repair itself. This is where it becomes unbearable. He did not know. He did not wake up thinking this would be his final morning. He did not scratch that dog's ear as a goodbye. He did not place his hand on that handle knowing it would be the last door he would ever open. He thought he would be right back. So do we. We step into stores. We walk into offices. We say, "I will be back in a minute." We leave the engine running. We assume we will return to the car. We assume we will finish the day. We assume we will finish the sentence. The distance between living and gone can be 3 ordinary steps. 3. No warning, no preparation. Just a line crossed that no one can see until it has already been crossed. This could be any one of us, any morning, any errand, any doorway. You could walk into a building today believing you will be out in 5 minutes. You could leave someone or something waiting in a car, trusting your return. Life could decide differently. That is not meant to terrify you. That is meant to wake you. Someone is waiting for you every day. Maybe not in a truck. Maybe not behind glass, but someone trusts that when you walk through a door, you will come back. Someone expects your footsteps. Someone believes you'll be right back. Live like that matters. One day, and you will not know which day, you will place your hand on a door handle for the last time. You will take 3 steps that feel like all the others, and somewhere behind you, someone will be waiting. We spend our lives chasing noise, building plans, and postponing love, only to learn too late that the only things that matter were the hands we held, the words we spoke with kindness, and the moments we choose to be fully present before the door closed behind us. Jason Gray, rest in peace. So I don't know who that man was, but from the photo, he has beautiful, kind eyes, and my deepest sympathies to his family and loved ones, and to Jason. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.